Waiting for the perfect moment is a lie that leads to wasted time. We've all been there, telling ourselves we'll make changes when the time is right, or once the circumstances improve. We convince ourselves that there's a perfect moment, a magical time in the future when everything will fall into place. But here's the truth. That moment will never come. The illusion of a perfect time is a lie that keeps us trapped. The illusion of when the time is right. We've all had those thoughts. I'll get serious about my health when things slow down. I'll work on that side project when I have more free time. I'll finally start my dream business when the market is better. I'll take that vacation once I get through this busy season. The words change, but the meaning is the same. I'll do it when everything aligns perfectly. But here's the catch. Everything will never align perfectly. There's always going to be something in the way. The problem is, the more you wait for the ideal time, the more you let opportunities slip by. Look at anyone who has achieved something significant. Whether it's a successful entrepreneur or someone who mastered a new skill, they didn't wait for the stars to align. They just started. Even when conditions weren't perfect, they took action. The danger of waiting for things to settle. We all tell ourselves that we'll act when things calm down or settle in our lives. Once this chaos is over, I'll have the energy to focus on what matters. But here's the reality. Life doesn't slow down. There's always something that will fill up your time, your attention, and your energy. And before you know it, years pass, and you're left wondering why you didn't act sooner. This waiting for things to settle mentality is the perfect excuse to stay comfortable. It's a gentle form of procrastination that makes you feel justified in doing nothing. The longer you wait, the harder it becomes to take that first step. The false hope of when things improve. A common phrase we hear is, "I'll wait until things improve." The problem with this mindset is that it ties your action to something you cannot control. External circumstances are always shifting. Economies fluctuate, markets change, and personal situations evolve, but you can't wait for the perfect set of conditions to act. Think about how many people delay taking action until the right moment happens. They wait for things to get better at work, or they wait until they have more money, or they wait for the next opportunity. And yet, the right moment is a mirage. It doesn't exist. Successful people don't wait for external conditions to change. They create their own opportunities. They act in the face of uncertainty, knowing that the only time they can control is now. The harsh reality of waiting. When you say, "I'll wait until the circumstances are perfect," you're essentially saying you'll never act. There's always going to be something standing in the way, whether it's fear, uncertainty, or the simple fact that life is unpredictable. By waiting for everything to be ideal, you're postponing your potential, putting off the chance to create real change. Think about your goals. What have you been waiting to start? A new job, a personal project, a dream you've always had? Whatever it is, the clock is ticking. And every day you wait is another day wasted, turning someday into today. The key to breaking free from this cycle is to stop waiting for the right time and start acting now. Don't fall into the trap of thinking that the perfect moment is out there. The perfect moment is the moment you choose to start. You create the timing, not your circumstances. Instead of saying, "I'll start when the time is right," take small steps right now. Start with something simple, something manageable. It doesn't have to be perfect. What matters is that you begin, embrace action over perfection. The truth is, there's no such thing as the perfect time. Life will always throw obstacles your way. But what makes the difference is how you respond. Do you wait for everything to align, or do you take the first step regardless of the circumstances? Let go of the idea that you can only start when everything is perfect. Instead, embrace the fact that you can start today. Now is the moment that matters. Tomorrow is an illusion, and when the time is right is a fantasy. If you keep waiting for the perfect moment, you'll end up spending your life waiting and never acting. Real change begins with today. It's easy to get caught up in the illusion that everything needs to be perfect before you act. But waiting for conditions to improve is just another form of procrastination. The change you're seeking starts the moment you stop waiting and take action. So, what are you waiting for? Now is your time to begin. Stop waiting for perfect timing. Create your own timing and start making the changes you want to see in your life today. Key takeaways. The perfect time is a myth. Waiting for external conditions to improve will keep you stuck. The most successful people take action, regardless of the circumstances. The only time you control is now. Don't waste it. Waiting for the perfect moment is a lie that leads to wasted time.